What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, and it's time for another weekly race video. Today, we're on the speed run with a very old track piece that you definitely will not see, but we do have the track, but we do have the speedometer here, and I just thought of something today, since we haven't done a speed run race in quite some time. I think in the last speed race or speed run I did with this track setup was with a bunch of GT racers. But I'm doing something a little different here. Here we have on the ground floor the 5 cars from the Tower of Fast in spaces 1 through 5. 1 literally being on the left, even though that says 1 over there, ironically speaking, all the way to the number 5. And we also have a treat for y'all. 50 cars. I know what you're saying. What are these 50 cars here for? These 50 cars are here to be for one set. So 10 cars for one space, and so forth and so forth. What we're going to do is we're going to load up the spaces, and then after that give 2 speed runs to the challenger and the space holder to see if we have a new car in a certain space. And all together, there will be 6 total rounds. 5 rounds to determine the challengers, and then a 6th round to determine who's going to survive on the right side of the Tower of Fast. And with that in mind, it's time to begin the first round of the speed run with these first set of 10 cars right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have the speed run speedometer on. So it's time to begin the first round. Here is the car that is going to be challenged first. So now it's time to find a challenger for him. We're going to move all these back a little bit. You may see him on camera, or you may not see him off camera or on camera. You never know. But we're going to show you the challengers up front, and then we're going to send them to the track. They get 1 pass. So whatever happens in their run, it's going to be their recorded speed. And we made sure that these are close to or similar in length or width as well. First up, we have the very, very pink 3-window 34 Ford. So it pulls out a 320. I do apologize since this is the since I do have a bright light on it, you may not see it correctly. So I will sit here and read the speeds for you, and also show you who is the fastest car, as the fastest car will be right here. So it scored a 320, so that's the fastest car. That's be a car that can beat that. Next up is the Jaguar XE-SV Project 8. .308. Not fast enough. Up next we got Gangsta Grin. You found that from the Designers Challenge series. .274. Remember, the speed to beat is 328, I believe. Next up, we have the Ford Falcon XP. .214. Or .219, actually. Next car we got is the Stutz Blackhawk. .306. The next car we have is McLaren Speedtail. This is from the 2020 N case. And N-Case cars are at Walmart bins right now. Be sure you go get your cars over there. There are Zamex over there too. I think the other two that I didn't see were the BMW. And then there's another car. I forgot what it was. I didn't see, however, I didn't see these at Walmart, and I looked at it, got them online. Koenigsegg Jesko. Jesko, however you pronounce it. $271. All right, we got ourselves a side splitter. It scores a 315. So far, the pink 3-window 34 Ford is the fastest car. We got two more left to go. We got ourselves the McLaren P1. I actually like that stealth or matte gray paint job on it. 314. Not enough. And finally, we have this car right here. The CC8 Shelby GT500. Got that from a gift pack, by the way. It'll be coming in the P case. $324. Only 4 away, but no dice. So, your winner and the car that's going to take on Space One, the IROC Firebird, is the 3-window 34 Ford. Now, it will go in front of the Firebird so that we know that that's going to challenge first. Or no, that's who he's going to challenge. And now it's time to start round number 2 right after this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the next set of 10 cars to race. They're going to be challenging this car right here, the 32 Ford Delivery. Here's your first of 10 vehicles that are going to go race. First up, we have the Honda S2000, which has a bit of chrome on it. I got it off, so let's see what the speed is going to be set at. 335 is the set speed. So let's see if there's anybody that can beat that. Your next car be coming up is the Mazda, or the A9 Mazda Savannah RX-7 FC3S. Not really a fan of FC RX-7s. I'm more of an FD RX-7 guy, but this one will do. And I heard it clip something. 290 is the speed. Not enough. Next car we have is the Ford Focus Rally. Even though it's just a Ford Focus, this one came to us from the Race Aces lineup, so we hope it will put out a fast speed. $312. Next car we have for you is the 18 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. This is going to be the super treasure hunt for the 2020 N-Case. $311. Next up, 1996 Mustang GT. Ooh, that looked fast. $321. Now we have the next car, which looks like it got painted headlights on here. I don't know, but it is very white in the camera, so you can't really see it. McLaren Senna is going to race. Yeah, that low front end produced drag. 232 is the speed. Up next, we have the Aston Martin 1-77. This is the chase piece model. Obviously, as you can tell by the color, it is not the chase piece. But if you find this in a more colorful red with the same wheels, you, sir, have found an ID prototype. Or ID chase piece, not an ID prototype. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's go. Ooh, that was close. 331. 332 was what he needed. S2000's over here, or the S2000 over here is shaking his, or is over here breathing slightly. Like, wow, that was close. Next up, we have the Stalker for 1994. Or 94 generation, I meant to say. 308. Not that bad. Second to the last car is this one right here, the 67 Camaro. I found this in a gift pack, and I'm very lucky I did. I didn't see it at Walmart at all. $230. This does have MC5 wheels, so I can understand why it's slow. And then finally, we have this car right here, Callaway C7. $263, no dice. So for the second time in a row, we are going to have the first car that has set the speed get the challenge for Space 2. That will be the Honda S2000. He's going to go right over here. Which means, after that round, we can now say that it's time now to begin round number 3, so that we can see who will face off against the next car, or who will get a chance to face off against the third car in the Tower of Fast. Round 3, everybody. And now it's time to see which of the next 10 cars are going to face off against Street Beast. There is another casting that is called Street Beast, but there is even a third casting called Street Beast, so 3 cars share the same name. Weird, right? And there's a segment that shares the same name with all 3 castings too. So here's the car that's going to set it up first. It is this Mustang Mach-1. Now this color is very rare. Especially the rarest one is this color with 5-dot wheels, I believe. If that does exist. So anyway, get ready, get set, let's get it on. It's a very good lighting, very good speed. 328 is the speed. We have some good cars here, so we might get a car's speed actually beaten this time. Next up, Ford Aerostar. It's the plastic on metal version. There is a all metal version that does exist out there, but I don't have it. $316. Okay. Next up, we have the Olds Aurora GTS 1. $172. If you must know that cars with lace wheels, for some apparent reason on my tracks, they make a little whistling sound. Or a screeching whistle or something, which is strange, but okay. Next up, we have ourselves a blown 57 Chevy Race Team Edition. This one is promising. Let's see if we can beat the record. 326. All right, looks like we have ourselves a new speed record holder. 326, and that goes to the Blown 57 Chevy Race Team Edition. Hopefully it will last long because we got another Mustang Mach 1 on the track here. This one was from the 2006 Mainline Series. Let's go. Ooh, that was ridiculously slow. I don't know what got into that one. Up next, Lotus M250. .22, slowest speed ever recorded. Now, from the slowest ever, we go to the fastest one ever because we got we got the king of the down and back tracks, and I believe king of the original 4-lane raceway. I believe the 1982 Dodge Rampage. Let's see what he can do. 335. We have a new speed record holder, and it is the Dodge Rampage. Let's see if he has what it takes to beat out Street Beast. But we have another possible contender, a 32 Ford Delivery. Now, ironically, that same car is in Space 2, but it's a different colored one. .356. Speed record has been broken. So already we saw three changes so far. But can we see a fourth one because we have the next casting up on the docket? Lumina Stalker with Ultra Hots. .312. Not even close. Finally, we have the only Zamac I found on Walmart, the Shelby Cobra 427 SC. $190. And after all of that, we can confirm now that this 32 Ford Delivery representing Walgreens, the best place to go to get your prescriptions, is going to challenge Street Beast in Space 3. Now it'll be up to the next set of 10 cars to challenge Space 4. And we'll see who will be challenging Space 4 when we're back at you in a little bit. It's time for round 4 to begin. These next 10 cars will be challenging Space 4 holder, which is the Chrysler 300C Hemi. And it's a fast one, so these guys gotta be on their game. First of the 10 in the pile is going to be why it's another Lumina Stalker. You may have seen this in a quarantine haul video, and it's different than the other one. And plus there's a color variation, as you see. One is brighter, one is darker. .321, and that one was way more faster than the Ultra Hots version. So hopefully that one will remain the speed holder. Oops. Next one is the Lamborghini Centenario Roadster. The red one. It's going to be coming in the P case. You can find it in gift packs everywhere right now. .281 had a good run. Or .287. It had a good run though. Next up is a childhood favorite of mine. Jaguar XJ220 for the Street Beast lineup with these yellow saw blade wheels on them. Let's see what it can do. $309. Not that bad for a car from the late 90s. Next one, we have the concept version of the Lamborghini Urus. $264. Now we have now we go from concept to coupe, as we have the regular production version of the Lamborghini Urus. Now they put that in the exotics lineup, but I don't think that's an exotic. Maybe a exotic SUV, but wrong stepping for that, I believe. Of course, it's my opinion, as always, as that car did a 285. Up next, Mustang Cobra. This one is chipped up because I bought this from a seller, and it came like that. I don't think it's just me who does that. $175. Now that could be due to the fact that it has a very low hanging body and it drags as well too, especially on the sides. But from a Mustang Cobra to side splitter again. Now we just seen a side splitter on the track, but it is a different body of a car. Let's see if this one can do any better than the other one. $317. Not bad for a funny car. Up next, Honda Racer from the Designer's Challenge lineup. $217. I think we may have one that may beat the Lumina Stalker here. Cadillac Escalade in white this time. It has gotten white and it's gotten new wheels. Let's go. $326. Now that's out of curiosity. I think that did a slower speed than that. Let me see. Yeah, I think it did. So, we do have a new speed record holder. The Cadillac Escalade. It does happen from time to time where I will forget. So sometimes I'll erase the speed record holder. But I will go back and make any necessary changes if I have to. Just remember, that thing did a 324-ish. Now the final car is the Callaway C7. If this car does anything higher than that, then we won't have to do anything. No, it did not. So, possibly, this this Escalade, I don't know why the hell I call it a Skyline. My mind is all over the place. This Escalade is potentially going to challenge Chrysler 300 Hemi. And with that out of the way, we are down to our final 10 cars. And we're going to see which one of these 10 cars are going to challenge Space 5 when we get back at you. Alright, round 5. And I can officially confirm that, yes, indeed, the Cadillac Escalade did in fact beat the Lumina Stalker's actual speed. It was 321, so no matter if I race it again, the Escalade beaten it. So that means that the Escalade gets to stay in the tower, or to stay as a competitor to compete against the Chrysler 300C Hemi. I just drew a blank there for a second. And I'm trying to see who will challenge the Camaro convertible concept. We have the final 10 cars set up to go, and let's see who they'll be racing against. First up, we have Lotus Concept to set the speed. I heard him clip something. 313. Now, what you know about a Sweet MC and the 313? Man, these people gonna C13 or C13 or something. I can curse on here if I wanted to, but I choose not to. Next up, Camaro Wind. Quite frankly, the most iconic name ever in Hot Wheels history. Despite it looks nothing like a Camaro. It looks like a Firebird more than a Camaro. So it should be called Firebird Wind. Not that bad for a car from the 90s with an iconic name, 269. But no dice. 2019 Batmobile in dark chrome. This is the first of 3 chrome variants. The first one is chrome, the first one is gold chrome, and this is the third variant. 356. By the way, it is not that often that we do see 3 variants, which are non-exclusive, be introduced into the Hot Wheels lineup. That has been done before. But yes, 356, what that means is that this Batmobile is the fastest right now. But would it be faster than a Monte Carlo Stalker with Goodyear 7 spokes on it? No. Up next, 13 Ford Mustang GT Race Team Edition. We didn't have a good run or anything. 212 is the speed for that car. Up next, we have, from the Pro Circuit Series, the number 6 Mark Martin Valvoline Ford Thunderbird. $288. Up next, 73 Pontiac Firebird. $287. No dice. Going down quite smoothly here. We got ourselves a Firebird funny car this time. Not a side splitter, but an actual Firebird funny car here. Getting ready to race. $331. Not that bad for a funny car. Going down to the second to the last car for the weekly race in general, we have the 19 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 convertible. That's a mouthful. I thought I would like the blue, but it is more of a crazy looking blue in a way. So it's still good. It's just I thought it was going to be a more bluer vehicle. And finally, 57 T-Bird. Let's see if it can do the trick. Oh God, only 5 more scale mile an hour to go, but did not get it, which means that we're going to have a Batmobile challenge. The Triple C Camaro convertible concept for Space 5. We have the challengers all set, and now it's time for the rules for the final round. Each car gets 2 tries at the speed run. They get to set the speed and try to best it. If they can't best their speed, then that is their set speed. And then the other car gets a chance to try to beat the speed in 2 attempts. If he's successful in the first attempt, fine. He gets the win. But if he's not, he has to use that second he has to use that second attempt in order to get the space. With that in mind, it's time now to begin the final shot for these 5 cars that are going to challenge these 5 cars in the back for spaces 1 through 5. It is time now for the final round. It's time for the final round. So here we go. First, we're going to give the IROC Firebird, the space holder, a chance to set his speed and best it. .307 is the speed. Let's see if he can best it. .306. So, what that means is the speed to beat is 307. Now, here comes the winner of round 1, or space 1, if you want to call it that. The 334 Ford. Let's see what he'll get. We clipped something. 305. He has one more chance to try to beat that speed. .326. He gets space 1. Congratulations to the 334 Ford. That means the IROC Firebird is out of here. Up next, we have the one of 2 32 Ford deliveries. .359 is the speed. Let's see if he can best it. .369. Bested it by 10 scale miles an hour. Now, let's see if the S2000 can hold up. .335. Come on, S2000, you can do it. No, he just scores the same speed. So, 32 Ford delivery still remains as Space 2 holder. Now for Space 3. Here's Street Beast. He's going on there 2 times. Let's see what he can get. .323 is his first speed that he done. .345. Alright, there you go. Gotta make sure it's in the camera here. Let's see if this delivery can do what the other one did. We already have a new car in Space 3 already. Street Beast is gone. 366. That's your winner. 32 for delivery. So if you want to best yourselves on the speed runs, get you a 32 for delivery. That's the moral of the story right here when it comes to those type of cars. Space 4 is up next. Now that appears to be fast. 332. Wow. Okay. I bet it can go faster. It dropped a scale mile an hour down. 332 is what he has to beat. Let's see if the Escalade can do it. 332 is what he needs to beat. 320. Wow. 330. A whole 10 scale mile an hour fast, but no dice. He survives by the skin of his car, or by the metal skin of his car. Finally, for the weekly race today, we have Space 5's Camaro convertible concept. Let's see what it can do against the Batmobile, which has yet to race. .307. .318. Wow. That's it by 11 scale miles an hour. So, now it's time to see if the 2019 Batmobile can answer. And just like that, with one swoop of the speedometer, he absolutely did. 350 is the scale miles an hour score, which means that Camaro is done, which means that your Batmobile is the Space 5 winner. And this is how the Tower of Fast looks so far. Right here, right in front of you. Look at that. These are your 5 cars that I got in a win. So far, only only 2 spaces in Tower of Fast did not change, but the rest of the 3 did. In today's speedrun race, big shout out to all the cars that participated, and thank you, the subscriber, for watching. That'll do it for today's Hot Wheels Weekly Race video. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you are brand new watching this, be sure to subscribe and also turn on the notifications bell as well. It's your boy Chris Cage. I'm coming at you 2 times, and we will see you at the next video. Thanks for watching.